on YouTube? Back at you again with another video. JC Cowboys Network. You already know what it is. Brandin Cooks. You know I had to come through with a dynamic video. This would not be JC Cowboys Network if I ain't get my hands on this player. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because the way the YouTube algorithm works, if you don't hit it, you'll miss on fire videos. So Cowboys Nation, you already know the drill. Let's boogie. Brandin Cooks. After I'm done with this breakdown, this one might be for the books. Coming in at 5'10" and weighing in at 185 pounds. This is a guy that should have started for us from the beginning. Not a rookie Jalen Tolbert or Noah Brown. A player that is a very important addition. Separation and clipping the top off the defense is the name of the game, especially at the wide receiver position. Just like Gilmore, this is a guy that played for multiple teams. Not one, not two, 3, or 4. Next stop with Jerry Jones, who's ready to kick in that Dallas door. This is an athlete who is a weapon, who will leave you in the dust. And speaking on clipping the top off the defense, this guy does that. Body after body after body. Like DC Comics, Flash, gaining separation on the field. We're talking about a guy who's steaming with that dog mentality. Screaming, clutch when it really matters, serving juke moves, Willie beaming. If this player still has what it takes, he's got to go out there and prove it, giving touchdown game balls to the best to ever do it. This is a top dog athlete that's been in the game for a long time. Spin the block and next stop is Dallas. And now it's time to shine. A guy that has the ability to lock in and get red hot. Let's see if he can take those skills to Texas with Dak Prescott. Let's get to it, Cowboys Nation. Brandin Cooks has been one of the most shiftiest and explosive players that this league has seen in the last decade. He is a smart player with a high IQ, and he has the ability to find holes in coverages, and he has a knack for making chunk plays. With him finding soft spots in zones, he has the toughness to make big boy catches knowing he's about to get hit. Separation is key when it comes down to the wide receiver position, and this is going to be huge for Dak Prescott. We haven't had this in a while, so teams are going to have to respect his speed. He can line up on the outside as well as the slot off the line of scrimmage. So giving him jailbreak screens, giving him slants, out plays, just give him the ball quickly, because he has the athletic ability to take it the distance any given play. The West Coast offense is perfect for this type of player because he is a dynamic athlete with speed. He understands spacing and he understands leverage. So he knows how to bait you in, think he's going one way, but he's going the other way. And once he gets separation, it is curtains. He's going straight to the end zone. You have to think twice when you're trying to press coverage this player, because he keeps defenders on their toes and he has the ability to put it in gear quickly and get the full speed. He has the speed to take the top off the defense, so that'll open up the whole playbook. So Mike McCarthy is going to have to get this guy going. One of the problems that we had last year was separation, and this guy specializes in that. And this will be a lot better this year versus last year, because last year those guys were not getting any separation, and that is a problem, and that brings a lot of turnovers, and we do not need that. I remember a few years ago, Brandin Cooks and Stephon Gilmore were clashing in the Super Bowl. And these are the guys that you need to be able to take that next step on top of drafting well. So Jerry Jones, you get your hand clapped. Brandin Cooks played for Oregon State when he was in college, who was one of the most electrifying players at the wide receiver position, being drafted by the New Orleans Saints with the 20th overall pick in the 2014 NFL Draft. Throughout his career, he has been traded multiple times, being one of the most traded players this league has seen in a long time. Starting out with the Saints, then being traded to the Patriots, then the Rams, the Texans, and now the Dallas Cowboys. I don't really see many weaknesses with this player, but he's not the biggest guy, but that's okay. But the good thing is, he's a tough player and he actually plays bigger than what he actually is, and that is very good for our scheme. I wouldn't rely on this player being a 50-50 ball guy, but he can do it. But the thing is, you should leave that up to Michael Gallup and guys like CeeDee Lamb, especially Michael Gallup. Being in the West Coast system, Brandin Cooks should have a lot of opportunities to make a difference for our Dallas Cowboys. Mike McCarthy wants to give the ball to our playmakers quickly and let these guys go make plays. So this should be good for the offense as a whole, and having a dynamic wide receiver like Brandin Cooks should be an open door for Dak Prescott taking that next step to get us to where we need to go. I cannot wait to see how this wide receiver plays out in our new scheme. for sure. Brandin Cooks has the opportunity to thrive in this West Coast scheme. We got to go out there and go do it. There are no excuses for Mike McCarthy. There are no excuses for Dak Prescott. We have the talent. We have the coaches. All they have to do is go draft well and get it done. Because bringing in guys like Brandin Cooks and Stephon Gilmore, that's how you can be able to make a difference, on top of signing Donovan Wilson. So we'll see, but there are no excuses with Dallas, and I am so excited for what this season is going to be like. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe so y'all can come vibe. You already know what it is. Gone.